When
I was elected a member of parliament and subsequently minister for Karamoja Affairs, as a member of parliament, my work is oversight. I am a watchdog. So I went to my district to see the service delivery from government to the people of Ukududa district. And I found a lot of mess. The money for roads had been misappropriated. The money for agriculture had been misappropriated. So a number of people were arrested, and a number of them took off. And among the technical people, I became very unpopular. They were saying I have come to fight them. They were saying I should do my work as a minister and leave them alone. Because why were they saying that? They didn't know that my work is oversight. The moment you know your work, and it's good, space is doing that work to empower you to know your responsibility as communities, to know your responsibility as a councillor, to know what should the minister do for you, what should the LC5 chairman do for the district, for the people of Moroto district, for the people of Napak, the people of Kotido. What is his role? What is your role as a mayor?
I would like to start by informing the country as usual. Our country, Uganda, continues to remain generally calm and peaceful. We don't have any incidents of much security concern internally and along our borderlines. Now today, the Honorable Minister of State for Finance, Planning and Economic Development, Honorable Amos Lugolobi, will appear before the Anti-Corruption Court on charges of dealing with suspect property, contrary to Section 21A of the Anti-Corruption Act 2009. He will become the third suspect to be arraigned in court over the investigations into the alleged theft and diversion of iron sheets that is being investigated by a joint team from CID headquarters, the State House Anti-Corruption Unit, and the Office of the DPP. Now, although most of the investigations have been completed, at this stage, there are still additional areas that arise out of the constant consultations between the investigators and the Office of the DPP. As a result, we continue to trace onwards and backwards to clear some of these lines of inquiry. And so you will notice that there are some of the witnesses whom we interviewed from the beginning, whom we re-invited to appear at CID headquarters. Some of them have not appeared. For instance, last Friday, we summoned the Honorable Minister of State for Karamoja Affairs, Honorable Agnes Nandutu, to reappear at CID headquarters and to clarify on certain additional areas of inquiry, but she did not turn up. But I'd like to remind all witnesses who are a subject of investigation at the same time to please cooperate with the task team of investigators. The information that we require can help either prove the allegations against them or disprove the allegations that have been put against them. We continue to also see the media do a lot of speculative reporting, some of which is sensational and continues to promote panic in the public and to some of the witnesses. We want to caution you against such probably irresponsible reporting. Let's remain objective and transparent in the way that we do the investigative reporting and coverage of the iron sheets investigation. You're aware that the cases are being handled on a case-by-case basis. We opened individual case files for each and everyone whom we feel is involved in the iron sheets investigation. and we submitted several of those case files. And we shall only, as the police, we only respond where charges are sanctioned against the suspects. And so basically that is it. This week, when we receive more files that are sanctioned, we shall let you know whether we shall get to let you know who is to appear next. But let's avoid this unnecessary reporting where we are promoting much fear in the public. This week we expect to celebrate